Welcome to Wyatt Sunny Adventures. Now, this is my 800 subscriber special. Basically, I'll describe what I'm going to be doing here in a second, but basically, I'm going to be trying to go as fast as possible. Now, if you do remember in a previous subscriber special, I done from San Antonio to Denver with going as fast as possible down the hill, but I done that with traffic on, and I crashed a couple times trying to do it, and it just didn't really go all that well, but it went fine, I guess. So now I'm going to make multiplayer where there's no traffic that way, but since the road runs all the way from about here, from sort of in between Miami and Nashville, and all the way across to San Antonio, and then it continues to that same route, I'm going to do that route. I'm going to do the same route, but instead of starting at San Antonio, I'm going to be starting in Miami. So now I just need to get something that's just one trailer to Denver to pop up on here, which is kind of tricky sometimes to get something specific that you want. And here is the load, so I'm going to do this. So, as I said at the start, this is my 800 subscriber special. So, that is pretty much the only really special thing with this video, is it being the 800 subscriber special. So, this is wanting to go a completely different route on this. See where it's going all the way up to Nashville, just going past Nashville and going all the way across. Well, instead I'm going to go left at that first road there and go over towards San Antonio, but just keep going all the way through Albuquerque and up and over the different road that's there. So now we're going to do an attempt on this. So turn right. Now something else with this too is I am not used to doing this with the steering wheel on the bottom left corner or these other pedals. I am not used to doing it with this. So that's another thing. But I'm good enough at them to be able to trust myself with these. So that is good enough, I guess. So basically now it's just driving until I get to the intersection up here, which isn't all that far. At least from my memory of driving over 700,000 miles, it ain't. And of course, it's not a video without being chased down by the police. So now I'm being chased down. Will I outrun him? I don't know.
We'll go to jail. Move over now. Stop the truck.
And now I've crashed, so the police will definitely
He
catch
got
up,
me.
as obvious. Which, once again, it ain't a video without crashing involved either. I am not used to these pedals either at all.
I love my truck.
So as you can see on my GPS, sort of above the brake pedal, I am getting close to the intersection. As you can tell on the GPS, it wants me to continue instead of going left. Which is kind of a problem, kind of isn't. Because there is no difference if you change what route you want to go. The only thing that really matters time-wise is if you say you was going from New York City to Los Angeles, and you wanted to, and instead you went to Seattle, then all the way back to Nashville, then you went to Los Angeles, that would probably make your time be in the negative, so you'd be fine for being late. But that is not going to be a problem here, I don't think, since I'm going to attempt to be going as fast as possible. That's the plan, anyways. Now, also, for those that don't know of, and since this is my 800 subscriber special, I don't think I've done a video like this since less than 100, so it's definitely been a while. So to all those 700 or whatever between whenever I last done a video like this and now, welcome to the channel. And for those that are watching this and don't know this, is in all of my Boom Beach videos, I have in the description of all of them the task force it was done in, and the information about the task force, so if you wanted to join yourself. So feel free to check that out if you didn't know that was a thing. But it is, so... And in my About section on my channel, I also have it there. Which, in the About section on my channel, is the current ones that I'm actually currently in. Because not all of them I'm constantly in. But I'm a known member there. They'll probably recognize if you said, oh, well, Wyatt Sunny Adventures was advertising the task force. There'd be name recognition there. So, I am about halfway, I think. Well, about halfway to San Antonio, I think. I'm not certain. Yeah, about halfway to San Antonio. But for those that are new to the channel, welcome to the channel. Here I do pretty much Boom Beach, Truck Simulator USA as you're watching now, Bus Simulator 17, Driving School 2017, Hot Wheels videos, and more. So any of that happens here. And for those that aren't subscribed yet, feel free to subscribe. So, since, once again, I'm not used to these pedals, so when I put cruise control on, I went to move to pedal, which that turned off cruise control when I was at a higher speed than I am currently. But what I was going to say is I'm going to turn on cruise control since I'm starting to go uphill, so I can have speed for when I start to go downhill again, and add on to the speed. But that's probably about the highest speed I'll be at for the moment. So I'll stay at this speed till I sort of start to go downhill again, which won't be long. But if I had went left back there, that would take me right into San Antonio, so I just passed San Antonio. And for those that are new to the channel that don't know, this truck right here that I'm driving right now is one of the main trucks that I drive the most on the channel. And it also is the truck, and I just crashed, so I lost all the speed. And it is also the truck that I drive that has the most miles on it. It has almost 260,000 miles. And I'm still not used to these pedals. So, I guess I'll just keep trying to go and maybe I won't crash? Maybe I won't crash, I don't know. But here in the next 2 minutes probably I'll be at the top speed that I'll be at for whatever. To where then, from there I'll just have cruise control all the way to Denver. And I'll deliver the load. And that will be the end of the video. But now I'm starting to go down the hill, which is why I'll get pretty much all the speed from. So now I'm starting to go up the hill, so now I'm going the top speed that most I could be going, because pretty much everything from here is uphill. So I'm not really able to get any more speed than this. I would have definitely been going a lot faster if I was using the other type of pedals that I'm more used to. I'm not used to this kind of pedals. I just thought it might be easier to do this with these kinds of pedals, but I guess not. And for how I was talking about task forces and everything too in Boom Beach, is if the task force that I'm currently in and is with and everything, and they're low on members, I'll most of the time post in my community tab on my YouTube that they're recruiting and the information and everything, and I just crashed. So if you're also wanting to join, pay attention to that, and you might know when there's a need of members. So now I'm not at all going the speed I wanted to be going, so I'm not sure now. I might just go the short way to Denver instead of all the way up and around, because to go all the way up and around was thinking I'd be going around 100 miles an hour, but I'm now going the same speed that I'd be going as if I started in Albuquerque. So I guess I'll go the way that the GPS wants me to go, which is the shorter way, because it's really the only option. Because there I crashed again. And the police is catched up with
Looks
me
like
again.
I'm busted.
And for no good reason, even though I wasn't even at the red light, it thought I was running the red light 200 times. Well, probably not quite 200 times, but close to it. And also, if you have recommendations for things I should do for videos, comment it down below. But this definitely did not go as good as I wanted it to. But sometimes that's just what happens. When I'm not used to the actual steering wheel or this kind of pedals, if I was using what I normally use, it would have probably went perfectly fine and normal. But not being used to this other is what made it such a failure, I believe. So now I'll crash up onto the side of this cliff. Not trying to. So now I'm going uphill again. And crashing through some bushes. But I'm about there.
Almost there.
The game even says so. So I guess at least there's that. I guess. So I'm pretty much there, at least. I'll drive off the other side of the sidewalk. When this definitely didn't go as good as I would have wanted it to, but it definitely worked. So now I've crashed again. So that's pretty much it. Thanks for watching White Sunny Adventures, and bye.